Okay, this is a fun one. I'm going to assume that in short order this is going to get fixed. But it's still funny. Newsy news. Good morning, everyone. My name is Onepeg. As soon as this video is live, I will be live at twitch.tv/Onepeg. Please come by and say hi if you would be so kind. Before I get all the way into the story, I gotta pay the bills. So if you wouldn't mind, today's sponsor is Surfshark. It seems that no matter who you are or where you're from, big or small, at some point in your life, you're probably going to have to deal with an internet security related issue. Unfortunately, there are people out there that are trying to get a hold of your identity so that they can take advantage of who you are and what you have in order to, I guess, further themselves along. And a VPN like Surfshark can go a long way toward protecting you against these types of attacks. Surfshark does this via what is known as IP masking, where if I wanted to be located in Finland, for instance, I just click the button and boom, there we are. My IP now located in Finland makes it that much harder for someone to track me. Super fast and super easy. It also offers features such as Clean Web, whereby you can block ads, trackers, and malware while the VPN is connected simply by turning on this radio button, which helps prevent malicious sites from obtaining your information via phishing. Rated one of the fastest and most reliable VPNs in the market today, Surfshark is also one of the least expensive. Click on the link in the description below and use code ONEPEG at checkout and you will save 83% off plus an additional 3 months absolutely free. And if that isn't good enough, the license is unlimited. You can use it on as many devices as you like, both PC and mobile. Share it with your friends and family. Surfshark is completely fine with that. They also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, absolutely no questions asked. So give them a try. I guarantee you, you will not be disappointed. Once again, I'd love to say a very special thank you to the folks over at Surfshark for sponsoring yet another video. Thank you guys so very much. This one's going to be quick, but it came from my boy Sharptooth. Sharptooth is a relatively well-known streamer in the Tarkov community. He's been streaming Tarkov for a long time. Really, really nice guy. He's the guy that's got the VTuber persona, looks like a demon smoking a cigarette. Really cool dude, you know? Anyway, he lives on Interchange. And the other day, he had a couple of cheaters basically walking up to him, asking him what cheats he was using because he's so good at the game, they assumed that he was using cheats. So they walked up and in in-game VoIP, they were asking him what cheats he was using. He, upon request from BSG, was asked to provide them with the raid ID codes so that the two guys that were VoIPing with him could get banned. He provided the raid codes upon request, and the result, they banned me instead of the guys calling out player KDs. Mistakes happen, but there's both audio and video, please correct. And then there's this image saying that your account has been permanently blocked. Somebody at BSG done screwed up, boy. Oh. And while this is incredibly funny, I will say that it is a bit unacceptable when you're asking people, players, to make voice over IP reports, if only then to have players end up being the people that get banned on accident. This is one of those situations where it'll make people unlikely to want to report those things again in the future because of instances like this one. Not to mention the fact that Sharptooth, being the person that got banned, whoever's the person hitting the button, should have known that he's got entire recordings of his stream where you could go and watch and realize that that wasn't the case. And this also calls into question whether or not they have a very adequate or accurate replay system internally to be able to replay back those instances of abuse. It could just be a situation where there were VoIP recordings made and they weren't sure which guy was the cheater and which one was the legit player because they couldn't tell who was who. Odd. As this happens more and more, it could very likely be a scenario where a lot more of these false bans were actually false bans. You know, all the ones that people have been claiming over the years. Who knows? Now, again, mistakes happen. This could just be a one-off thing. But you got to admit, it does tend to put chinks in the armor in terms of player confidence. Anyway, guys, that's what I have for this one. I just thought it was funny. And we'll see you in the next video, okay? Peace.